Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a really good week. I've had a pretty good week myself. It's been busy with work, kind of a large wedding tomorrow for me, and it's throwing me off a little bit because it's been over a year since I have had a wedding of this size. I think it's going to be 120 guests, somewhere around there, so it's kind of weirding me out. But it's good to be back in the flower game for right now. If you missed my most recent Get Ready With Me, I shared that I am actually winding down weddings for my flower business. I just don't really have an interest in doing weddings anymore. So after I finish my weddings this year and the ones that postpone to next year, I'm not going to be doing weddings anymore. I'll still do corporate work and funerals, but other than that, I got to get out of this wedding industry. It's a racket. Anyway, so I have my Friday favorites and flops to share, and I'll be sure to link everything in the description box down below. So if you're interested where to find any of these things, put the information down there for you. I don't even know where to start, so I'm gonna start with one of the things that I love most, and it's perfume. And this week I have a throwback for you guys. So I am a Dossier ambassador, so I do have the opportunity to try quite a few of their perfumes. And for the last couple of days, I've been dying to get this one out and start using it, and I have just been dousing myself in this. So this is their Fruity Orange, this guy right here. If you guys are not familiar with Dossier, they do dupes of higher end perfumes, and I think they do some of the best dupes out there. And this one is a dupe for Clinique Happy. And I cannot tell you how happy I was when they released this bad boy, because when I was in high school, this was my signature fragrance. So I think it was my sophomore year, either sophomore or junior year, my mom purchased me this huge, massive bottle of Clinique Happy for a Christmas gift. And I was so excited about it because it was the very first time that I had received a higher end perfume as a gift, and I just loved the scent so much. I had always purchased like the designer imposter perfumes and, like Navy and Charlie and Exclamation and like all of like the drugstore perfumes that were out at the time, and I loved them, don't get me wrong. But Clinique was kind of that like fancy lady perfume that I was super into, and when I got my first bottle of it, I was beyond ecstatic. You guys, this smells exactly like Clinique Happy. And in fact, when I got this in the mail, I went down to my local Ulta and sniffed the original, because I was like, there's no way that this could be so spot on. It was just exactly like it. So I went down there, I had spritzed myself, and then I went down and put some of the Clinique on this arm, and I compared the two, exactly the same. Exactly, except this one is cruelty-free, which is a huge bonus, right? So when you order from Dossier, they don't do the little perfume samples anymore. So if you're used to that, I believe they have done away with this now, and you just get your perfume in the box with obviously the fragrance card that gives you the information on the perfume, gives you the scent notes, what it's inspired by, the concentration, which I think is really interesting. By the way, this has, I think, one of the highest concentrations out of all the perfumes that I've tried from Dossier. This has a 20%. So this is a strong one, you guys. People are going to smell you when you walk into the room with this Fruity Orange. So the scent notes on this are grapefruit, bergamot, tangerine, and melon. Those are your top notes. The middle notes are orange, lily, green apple, and magnolia, and your bottom notes are jasmine, musks, and plum. It's so good, you guys. So because they don't do the samples anymore, if you get your perfume and it either doesn't jive with your body chemistry or it doesn't smell like you expected it to, you can return this, get your money back or exchange it for a different fragrance. So I love that. I think these Dossier fragrances are fantastic. I have a number of them and I reach for them very frequently, and especially this one I think is going to be kind of one of those, like, this is going to be one of my must-haves for summer. I just think it smells so incredibly good and I'm a huge fan. I love these Dossier. By the way, they also have a dupe for the Maison, what is it? The By the Fireplace. Ooh, I think I need to get that because I have been wanting that particular fragrance for a really long time, except the original is not cruelty-free. So I think I need to place an order. I'm gonna put that on my to-do list after I'm done with this wedding because it might be a good treat. And the prices are incredible, you guys. They are anywhere from like $29 to $39. The prices are a must. I'll put a link for Dossier down below. All right. Earlier this week, I shared my favorite mask suggestions for the summertime. And then after that video, I decided to treat myself to this mask. I only do clay-based masks once a week at the most. I don't think you should do them more frequently. I gave a few tips in that video about how to apply clay masks to where they don't completely like dry out your skin. So this week, this was my mask of choice and it was a beautiful shade of teal on my face. This is the Ole Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask. I really like this one because it really does remove some of that excess oil and it really refreshes my skin. But because I only leave it on for about 10 minutes, it doesn't like over dry my skin. It doesn't pull out too much oil and it leaves it really refreshed and clean feeling, but not tight and overly dry. And then of course, afterwards, immediately moisturize. But this is a good one. I like it a lot. Also, you guys, there is a new SPF that is being released on, I think it's Sunday. I think it's coming out on Sunday. I will have a video. I don't normally do beauty stuff on the weekends, but because of this special release, I do have a review coming up for you guys on Sunday. And I can't really like show you the whole thing, but this is the top of the bottle. It is from a brand whose products I enjoy a lot. And this particular SPF is one of their first like all physical SPFs. And it's amazing on oily skin. Amazing. It is also tinted, so there's no white cast. I'll get more into the details of it here in the video, but I've been using it now for, I think it's been at least a solid 2 weeks, but probably closer potentially to 3 weeks. They sent it in advance of the release, and I love it. It's also a slightly higher SPF. It's an SPF 44, so I'll put a link for the pre-order option in the description box, but I would say just watch my video on Sunday. It's really good, and if you have oily skin, you should watch. You should definitely watch. All right, you guys, I was noticing my hair this week was looking kind of more dishwater than gray. If you are new to my channel, my hair color is natural. I don't dye it like this. This is just the mess that currently is my hair, right? So I went gray pretty early in life. Around 25, I started noticing that my hair was just coming in gray. So I went a lot of years trying to cover that up and finally gave up in my mid-30s, and here we are with this. The dishwater blonde that was my natural hair color before the gray is still kind of woven in my hair, which is why you see some dimension in my hair. That is just that like ugly blonde left over. Like you can kind of see it right here. Like there's quite a bit of it in this section right here. Anyway, whenever I want to get rid of that dishwater blonde look, I need to use my purple shampoos and conditioners. And I had just realized that it had been quite a number of weeks since the last time I toned my hair. And so I did this. I busted out my beloveds. I didn't bust them out. They're already in my shower. I don't know why I haven't been reaching for these, but the Pureology Strength Cure Blonde Purple Shampoo and Conditioner, a must if you want a really amazing, non-drying, actually quite hydrating purple shampoo and conditioner. These two are fantastic. tone my hair beautifully. You still see a little bit of that dimension up here, but it is toned down significantly, and the way that I get that more steel look to my hair is just use this for like 4 or 5 days in a row, and my hair gets really beautifully gray, and I love it. I'm actually thinking about busting out my Cara Color Purple Conditioner and doing purple for a few weeks this summer. So maybe starting next week, you might see my hair be a fun color. I love the Cara Color. It washes out over time, and it never damages my hair, and it's great because the purple really clings to the gray and it turns into like this really pretty like lavendery purple. I love it. I can't wait to do that. My body lotion this week, I have been really loving this, and I'm gonna miss it when I'm done with it, and I would say I'm gonna immediately repurchase it, but I need to use a lot of the body lotions that I still have open in my backup stash before I do that. But this is really good, you guys. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Dream Body Cream. I've been applying this after shaving my legs, and it is so soothing. And you guys, my legs feel so soft. This isn't greasy feeling, and it has that like watermelon Jolly Rancher scent to it. I love the smell of it. I like the way it hydrates, and the smell, I keep going back to the smell. I know that's not the most important thing about a product, but if something smells good, I am going to be more likely to use it. That is just the type of person that I am. And I realize a lot of you are fragrance phobes, and that is probably very offensive to you. My apologies, but that smells like $1,000,000, and it is fabulous for after shaving your legs. Okay, let's do makeup, and then I have actually a little bit more skincare to get back around to, but placed another order on the Marc Jacobs website and picked up a few more things, and I wanted to share because this, how did I never like pick this up? This is an amazing palette. This is the Marc Jacobs Cheerific palette, and I actually picked this up in a duo with the Velvet Noir mascara. I have missed this mascara, and I thought I was done ordering things from the Marc Jacobs website. If you haven't been there, you should go check it out. Anyway, I think it was $30 for both of these. I'll link this down below. But I love the mascara, and I do like this mint packaging for this particular collection. But Marc Jacobs shadows, love them. I think they're probably one of my like top 3 favorite eyeshadow formulas. And this palette, this is what I have on my eyes today. How did I ever pick this up? This is gorgeous. Obviously, it has kind of that like cherry theme. So the colors are decadent, juicy, delicious, ask for extra cherries on top. So the way that Marc Jacobs designs the names is like it's like a sentence. Anyway, I really love this so much. I'm so glad that I decided to snag it. And I have really been enjoying playing with this week. So it gives me some really nice, like, actually kind of like almost fall-y cranberry vibes. I feel like this would be a beautiful fall palette. This would be fall for me, for sure. But also I plan on rocking this summer. I really like these, they're so pretty. Super blendable, very pigmented, easy to work with, long wearing, fabulous eyeshadows. I love them. Also picked up the last blush that I needed to complete the blush collection. So now I have all of these Air blushes. I think this is actually the last shade that's left on the website, and it was the Night Fever and Hot Stuff. I'm wearing this today. I really thought this was going to be too insane for me. And believe me, if you go heavy-handed with this on a fair, pasty skin like mine, you're gonna look like a clown. But soft, pretty application, it just is like, it's great with this palette. This is the blush for this palette. This is my whole face right now, and I love it. I love the formula of this blush. I will miss these someday when I finish them all. But yeah, I literally now have, do I have all of them? What am I missing? Is there one in here? Yes, I have them all, and they're so good. They're so good. What is this one? Oh, Lines in Last Night. Yeah, that's right. I'm really enjoying that one right now. So, oh look, they just fit perfectly in there. That was meant to be. Okay, what else did I get? Okay, on my lips. I'm so glad Susan responded to my video with a comment that said, hey, the Mocha Chocolata is still in stock. Because then I was like, oh, I didn't know. This is the Marc Jacobs, what are these called? These are the Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Sticks in the shade Mocha Chocolata. I ordered 2 because I knew I would like it. I have it on my lips right now. These are amazing. They are so hydrating. I love this. I love this color. It's not crazy pigmented. It's not meant to be. It's more of a sheer wash of color, but it's like a nude. This is like a mauve brownie nude. Not too much brown. It's definitely more of a mauve. But I love it. I love this on my lips and it feels so good. Just very smoothing and hydrating. I love this. I also picked up another backup of Pretty Thing, which is my gloss that I adore. So love that. By the way, before that eyeshadow palette came in towards the I think it came either on Tuesday or Wednesday. I was also using my beloved Viseart Grand Pro one. I had this out because I did that video on either Monday or Tuesday where I shared, like, if I lost all of my makeup, what would I immediately repurchase? It would be this. Although I have version 1 and version 2 is slightly different, but no bigs. It's equally amazing. I love this palette. It's so good. Just can't get enough of it. Okay. And I wanted to share with you guys the products that I have been using on my neck meat for the last... I think I've been doing this routine for like at least a couple months now. And I wanted to share it because I'm really liking my neck meat as of late. I think it has to do with 2 things. I think it has to do with this particular routine. And I think it has to do with the fact that I have been using this really wonderful device from Even Skin, the Even Skin Lumo, on my neck for a little while as well. I have a review for you coming up hopefully this next week. I hope to be able to get around to it this next week, so stay tuned. But the skincare products that I've been using morning and night for the last several months that have just made my neck meat turn into like just skin that I really like. I have never paid much attention to my neck when doing my skincare on my face up until the recent past, within the last like couple of years. I just always ignored my neck, which is silly to do because, hey, they're connected. So just either bring everything down or find some products that work really well on your neck. I choose not to bring things down because I have so much stuff that I can just mix together whatever I want. But this particular concoction, I think, is my favorite that I've ever found. And I literally just cocktail these together in the palm of my hand and then apply them. And then I also kind of rub them in with my gua sha device from Derma E. I just kind of do this like upward massaging motion thing. I don't do it every morning because some mornings, like this week, I've kind of been in a little bit of a hurry, but that's really nice to do if you have time. Okay, let's talk about the products. First is the intensive, and you don't need all this stuff. Let me just tell you right now, this is just what I'm doing and I like it. If you happen to have some of these things, I don't know, maybe try mixing them. Might be a good fit for you, but you know, do your own thing. It's your skin. You do what works for you. The City Beauty Intensive Night Serum. Love this. So hydrating and soothing on my skin. Next, and with some of these, the ingredients definitely overlap. I could probably do without one of these 2, but I've just been doing them all together, so it works, and so I just keep doing it. Next is a pump of the Pharmacy Feeling Good Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Serum. So little pump of this, little pump of this, and then a pump of this. This is the Paula's Choice Discoloration Repair Serum. This has tranexamic acid as well as bakuchiol. I really like bakuchiol on my neck because it is gentle enough for this area, and bakuchiol is great because it's a retinol type product that is great at helping with surface cell turnover, as well as helping to stimulate those fibroblasts for collagen production. It takes a lot longer when you're not using tretinoin, and I will say that, but I can't use tretinoin on my neck. It is far too much for my sensitive neck meat. But this has been fantastic. I don't really deal with discoloration, so I cannot really tell you how this works on that, but I can tell you in terms of like the texture of my skin, it has vastly improved since incorporating this whole routine here. Now, the last thing that I add into this concoction is about 2 to 3 drops of these are the Rhodial Collagen drops. I really have been enjoying these a lot. I'm not sure that I would repurchase this. I feel like I have some other serums that I could probably pop in place that would roughly give me like the same results. But at the same time, I have really enjoyed putting these collagen drops into even stuff that I have been putting on my face. I'll just literally take whatever serum I'm using and just add a couple drops of this and just rub it all over my face. Sometimes after I put on my tretinoin, I will go over top with this. Sometimes I won't. It depends on the night, you guys. But this, I was going to say trio, this quad of products right here is what I've been using on my neck, and I love the way my neck looks as of late. That was a lot of time spent on these things. Anyway, these are all fantastic products. I don't think you need all of them, but they've been working well for me, so I thought I'd share. All right, you guys, I do have a few things still left to get ready and a couple more videos that I want to try to film today. So I'm going to cut myself off here. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. There is some home fragrance stuff coming up, and there is also the video of the SPF that will be launching on Sunday. So, all right, have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.